Hello everyone, welcome to Geography 103, Introduction to Human Geography. My name is Deirdre Garrity Benjamin and I will be your instructor for this course. This video is an instructional video on how you could potentially succeed in this course. A lot of students ask me how to find things or what they need to do, and this video is going to help you move through the simple introductory processes of taking an online course. Many of you have never taken an online course before, and so what this video will do will help you move through the course and not miss any deadlines. So I'm showing you student view, so I'm looking at the view that you will look at when you open up Canvas. You can use this drop down here to pick the courses in which you are enrolled. You might find more than one course there if you're in more than one online course. You might also find that some of your live classes, your in-class classes, have created some Canvas courses to upload material, etc. So they will actually all show here if you are enrolled in those courses. This is the homepage for our course, and you'll see here's a picture of me with my children and one of my nephews. You know, here I am. Here's a little background information on me, and you'll also see here's the syllabus for the course, but you can also find the syllabus if you scroll up over here under the syllabus tab. So I'll move through all these tabs in a little bit to show you some information. So here we'll tell you the course description of the course. It will tell you that this is a writing intensive course. It also meets the global diversity and the interpretive study for some of your general education requirements. Please note again that this is a writing intensive course, which means you will have a lot of writing assignments as well as discussion posts, and you will also have a final project, a research paper. So if you are not inclined to writing, this may not be the best course for you at this time in your progressive career at CCP. So you want to think about this. It is writing intensive, which means we are required to have a lot of writing in this course. Here are the learning outcomes for this course. We will meet all of those learning outcomes this semester. And I will be using the 3rd edition for this course. But you are more than welcome to use the 2nd edition. Some of my PowerPoints are from the 2nd edition, some of them are from the 3rd edition. So it doesn't matter. Both of the texts are set up the same way. There are minimal changes between either version. So please feel free to use either version. It's your choice. You can succeed with either version. So, you know, if you're looking for a money saver, then take the previous version. You can buy it online, etc. So this actually says here to begin, click on the modules tab on the left. So I just want to show you up here. This is Canvas, and you will actually see a home page here, your courses. A lot of people use this calendar tool, but in my class you will actually miss due dates, and I'll explain that in a minute. Over here you'll actually see what is coming up, what is due for next week. Remember, I will tell you about an issue with due dates, but it will give you a general vicinity of when things are due in this course. And this will also give you recent feedback. So if I comment on any of your paper submittals or on your discussion posts, this is where you will actually see my feedback to you throughout the course. Up here, actually, I'm logging in as a test student, so you can't see this, but up here, you will actually find your inbox. This is how we're going to communicate in this course, through emails. So please do not use your CCP email to contact me. You're going to go in here to your Canvas inbox, which will be here when you log in, and that is how we're going to correspond in this course. If you look over here to your left, you'll see the home page, which is where we are now. You'll see the syllabus tab, which if I click on it, you will actually see here is the syllabus for our course. So if you want to click on that, a Word document will come up with our syllabus for the course. Please read it in detail. This is a no excuse course as well, so it is writing intensive, but it's also no excuse, meaning I do not extend deadlines for any reason. You get some dropped grades, so that will encompass if there's an emergency in your life, and so you'll have to just use the dropped grades if you're having a bad week or something comes up, but I do not give excuses in this course. It's just too impossible to keep up with students when everyone's asking for extended time. So we just do not have them. So please do not ask for, hey, can you reopen something? No, I'm sorry, it's closed. Okay? And if you look over here, you'll actually see, you can actually see a lot of things that are due for you in this course. So you'll actually see a lot of the submittals that are due in this course. And so you know, some of these dates are true, some of these dates are not. The forums are what I keep mentioning about having an issue with due dates. And what happens in our course is that every week you will have a discussion post due, an initial post, which is due every week by Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. And then you need to respond to one other student in the class by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Unfortunately, I cannot put two due dates in the system, so the due date will show as Thursday at 11:59, but actually your initial post is due by Tuesday. Now remember, make sure you submit your initial post by Tuesday by 11:59 and not by Thursday. So it's absolutely important that you do that. So if you click here on the Modules tab, you'll see the course information for this course, your requirements for assignment submittal, meaning we have assignments throughout the semester. We'll have 4 assignments, 3 of which count. So one of your lowest assignment grade is dropped. And so you want to make sure you read your assignment, the requirements on how to submit your assignment, what documents I accept. Make sure your document, I can open it. A lot of students upload documents that I can't unlock in Canvas, so then I can't read them. So make sure that your requirements, you read these requirements. If you're unsure of how to submit an assignment, I give you screenshots on how to do that. So here's how you do that. These are the directions for your initial forum post, and then you have directions for your response post. So your initial post is due every Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. By every Thursday, your response post to another classmate is due, and these will give you the instructions on what my expectations are for those submittals. If you are unsure how to make a submittal in this class, you can see the screenshots on how to submit a discussion post and reply to another student. Citing references is very important. Your initial posts always require a source, and it has to be at least one of the sources I have given you. You can add additional sources in, but one of your sources has to be from material I have given you. Your sources must be properly cited in MLA formatting at the end of your initial post, and you also must use that source in your post. So please do not just put a web link at the end of your initial post. That does not count. It needs to be properly cited in MLA formatting, and you must have used that in your post and tie it to your post using in-text citations. That means if you make an opinion, you need to back that opinion up with facts from some of the material I have given you or from something that you find on the outside. But remember, if you're going to use more than one source, you need to make sure at least one of the sources is from material I have given you. There is an example under initial forum post. If you are lost as to what I'm talking about, I give a detailed example of a very well written initial forum post. And then next is your Starfish guide. This is a wonderful guide. We are using Starfish now. You'll see over here Starfish Connect. This is going to take place of our 20% attendance. So you'll actually see me. I'll be able to flag you in there if I see that you're not doing well. I can give you kudos if I think you're doing a fantastic job in my course. So Starfish Connect is a new system that we're going to be using to help students with retention at the college. So you'll use this throughout all of your classes. And here's the Starfish student guide for you to take a look at. If you scroll down, here's all the information on your course project. You will have a proposal, a draft, a revision, and your final paper. So there is no reason that you shouldn't be working on this because we'll have deadlines throughout the entire semester. So you want to make sure that you read the instructions. You want to make sure you use the library for help doing your research for your research paper. And there are a list of topics that I give you, and you can pick one of those topics. Here is, you need to include primary texts in there. If you're unsure what a primary text is, here it is. We will work on this through the semester. I'll probably put up a separate video on your project. So please don't worry about this yet. I do think, though, the first week you need to read what you're getting yourself into in this course. You will then see session 1, and every week it's set up the same way. I set up each session ties to a specific week in the course. So session 1 would be week 1. I give you an introduction. I will most likely give you a video like this each week. You will have your chapter PowerPoint. You will have additional readings that I give you throughout the week. So here they are, under here, the additional readings, and then you will have your introduction forum due. Remember, even though the due date says September 10th, your initial post is due by September 8th. Okay, so this says it's locked until September 3rd. So what this is saying is you'll actually see under the forum post the directions for it, and you will actually see questions for it. So when you see the questions, you'll be given 4 questions under there. You're going to pick one of the 4 questions to answer. If 9 people have answered the same question, then that question is out of play and you need to pick one of the other 3 remaining questions left. We will not have, I don't think we have 36 students enrolled yet in our course. So if it's less than 36, then you shouldn't have a problem with picking one of the other questions. So you want to make sure that if 9 people have answered the same out of the 4 questions under the forum, you don't answer that, okay? And there's specific instructions under there. And then every Sunday, by 11:59 p.m., you will have a quiz each week. So you will have a quiz on the introduction chapter. All of the quizzes tie to the chapter reading. So you want to make sure you're reading the chapter, and all of the quizzes tie to that. Usually the forum posts deal with both the chapter reading, the PowerPoint, as well as these additional sources. So you want to make sure that you're looking at those as well. If you look down here at session 2, it is locked. I unlock each session the Thursday before, so you'll have ample time to do the work. If you look here under population, you'll see here's the description, what we're going to cover that week. Here is the PowerPoint. Here is a really great PowerPoint on life expectancy. You'll see here are additional readings that you have to do. Here is the forum, the quiz, and then you actually have your first assignment due. So this will be, all assignments are due by Sunday at 11:59 as well. So you have your initial posts always due by Tuesday, your response post to another student is always due by Thursday, your quizzes are always due by Sunday, and your assignments, if they are in that module, are due by Sunday at 11:59. Remember, your assignments, you're given 4 throughout the semester, 1 is dropped. One of your forums is dropped as well, so throughout the semester, if you do really bad on one forum or something comes up and you miss it, then you will receive a 0 for that, but it'll be grayed out on the grades tab. There is a video under there should be a video under here. I'm going to be adding that video under here on how to look at the grades tab. So I'll be adding an additional video under here about how to use this grades tab over here. So it'll be a great video for you to use. So each week, everything's the same. Here you see session 3 migration. You'll see I get into a rhythm. Here's your forum, here's your quiz. And then you have urban patterns. This is where your second assignment is due. So you'll see that this is your second assignment, which is due by October 4th, okay? And then you'll see here's your paper proposal. This is due by October 4th as well. You want to look at the topics that are under the proposal course project proposal, and you want to pick a topic, and you'll follow the instructions on here on how to make your proposal. So these are just helpful hints on how to pass this course. We will not have a midterm or final in this course. We have discussion posts, we have quizzes, we have assignments, and we have your final project. There is a lot of writing entailed with those. So I want you to make sure that you're a strong writer. If you feel that you're a weak writer, then you need to make sure that you're going to the learning lab and you're getting writing help. Okay? So you want to make sure you're doing all of these things. I will be putting up a couple more videos, which will help you. So I'll put up a video on the course project. I'll be putting up a video on the grades tab. So make sure you're looking at all of these videos that I'm putting up, and they should help explain how to succeed in this course.